my name is Allie. I am a senior here at IU. I'm from Edwardsville, Illinois, which is kind of near St. Louis, and I'm majoring in marketing and minoring in fashion design. So we're going to talk a little bit about residential spaces here at IU. So in your first year, you are required to live on IU's campus. But you'll be able to pick on which neighborhood you'd like to live in on IU's campus. Our housing application, which has opened, it opened February 3rd, you'll be able to preference what neighborhood you'd like to live in, not a specific residence hall. So there are 3 neighborhoods, including our southeast neighborhood, which is the most southern point on campus, closest to our southern academic border, 3rd Street, as well as the Jacobs School of Music and our School of Education. The central neighborhood, which is the most centrally located on campus, closest to kind of all buildings around IU, and then our northwest neighborhood, which is in the most northern point of campus, closest to our football stadium, as well as the Kelley School of Business. On the housing application, after you preference those neighborhoods, you will also be able to preference, if you have a roommate in mind, you can preference that there, as well as if you're interested in living in one of our living learning centers, such as the Jellison Living Learning Center or Outdoor Adventures Living Learning Center. So those are options on the housing application. Since you'll be living on campus in your first year, you will also be required to have a dining plan. Here at IU, we use meal point systems, so it's up to the student to kind of track how many meal points they're spending. There is no limit to what dining hall they can go to, how many times they can go to that a day, or where they can go. All of the dining halls here on IU's campus are open to all students. So whether it's the one in our Indiana Memorial Union, any of our residential spaces, or the academic building cafes, students are open to any of them to spend their meal points where they would choose to. As a freshman too, there is the possibility of having a car on campus. However, it is not something that we recommend. As a freshman, parking is super limited. You'll most likely have to park by our football stadium. There's also a ton of ways to get around here at IU's campus without needing a car. IU is a super walkable campus. Nothing is more than a 15-minute walk away from each other, especially when you're living on, so you can easily get to class no matter where you are. We also have 2 bus systems here on IU's campus, the IU buses and the Bloomington buses. These will take students all around campus, as well as the spaces in Bloomington, such as our College Mall, the Kroger, and different areas that students may need to get to. Both are free for students. Even on the Bloomington buses, all you have to do is show your student ID and you can hop on the bus and go wherever you need to go. Bloomington, as well as IU, is also super bike friendly. So if you love biking, you can definitely get around a campus that way as well. The last thing we're going to touch on here in our housing, before we get to show you what a sample room may look like, is safety, which is very important as you're coming to college for the first time. You want to make sure you're going to a very safe campus. I can say that I've never felt unsafe walking around IU's campus because I know that there's a lot of safety features in place. One of those first safety features is our blue light system. They're located throughout a variety of locations here on IU's campus. What happens if you're feeling ever unsafe walking around IU's campus, you can press the red button on our blue lights and the police will be notified and arrive to your location immediately. I've never had to press the blue light. I've never had a friend who has to press the blue light, but it's nice to know in the back of my mind that that system is there just in case anything goes wrong. IU students are also required to sign up for IU Notify, which is a system that will call and email students whenever there is a situation happening on campus that students need to be aware about. Whether there's a gas leak in our building or there's someone on or nearby campus that should not be there, the IU Notify system will alert students when the situation happens, if the situation is ongoing, and when the situation ends. So it's a great way for students to check in with what's happening on IU's campus and be aware of how to handle those kinds of situations. We also have a free version of Uber called our Tap Ride. So if you're ever studying late night on campus and you don't want to walk home or you don't feel safe to walk home, you can use our Tap Ride app. A man and a woman in a car will come pick you up and take you home, no questions asked. So it's a great system. If you're ever feeling unsafe, you can use that Tap Ride. It runs to 1:45 a.m. every single day. So if you're looking for more information about our residential services, please check out the Residential Services webpage or email them at rps@indiana.edu. Now we'll take a look at the sample room here at IU. This is a sample room. So all of our rooms here at IU can look a little different and are configured differently. So this is just kind of a sample of letting you know what a room might look like. All of the wooden furniture inside this room is what IU will provide. Everything else is up to you to what you'd like to bring. On our wall, you may see that there are posters that have our pricing as well as meal plan pricing and different bathroom configurations. So take a look at this video, definitely check out this room, and kind of prepare yourself for what an IU experience might be like.